This is Sanjay from SuperAffiliateLab.com, the joint venture manager and affiliate manager for SuperAffiliateLab.com. Um, the topic for today is going to be is how to drive free traffic with zero budget or absolutely bootstrap budget, and drive lots of tons and loads of traffic to your website, with no budget at all. So we're going to be covering those topics. So we'll start off with the first strategy. We're going to walk you guys through a lot of multiple strategies of how to drive free traffic, but we'll focus on one strategy at a time. So the first strategy that I'd like to really discuss more in detail is going to be is to drive traffic through writing articles. Now, how do we write articles? Where do we submit these articles? How do you drive traffic? Those are some of the topics that we're going to go more detail into. And also, one of the topics that we'll discuss is how to optimize your articles. What is optimization of your article mean? What are some of the things that you need to watch out for to get a good high ranking on Google for your article? So those are some of the more intricate details that we're going to be covering and discussing in this topic. So let's just jump right in. I've got Google here. I'm going to type in to get to the first step is to get to a directory where I can submit my articles, and they're typically called ezine directories. So let me go ahead and type in ezine directories. Ezine's directory. Let's see what comes up. Okay, out here. Well, I see a directory of ezines. This probably has a list of bunch of ezines that are existing, but I wouldn't want to touch this because maybe you have to pay something for it. As we said, we're going to walk you through some of the secrets of how to drive free traffic with zero or absolutely bootstrap budget. So let's go here. I'd like to be able to pick out ezinearticles.com. This is my favorite destination. The reason why it's my favorite destination because you have tons of articles out here. You've got lots of categories ranging from business, finance, real estate, home-based business, and tons of categories within this broad category range. And as you can see on the right hand side, there are a lot of authors also that are contributing to this article, Ezine Article Directory, very, very popular. It also has a very high page ranking. What I mean by high page ranking is Google allocates a certain kind of ranking to each and every website. So if you have a high page ranking, and any article from that website gets picked up first because Google has deemed it to be an authority website. So because it's a high page ranking website with all this kind of real genuine and original content, and when you kind of participate in this portal here in this directory, the likelihood of your article also getting picked up by Google is very high because you're writing on a reputable ezine directory, ezine article directory. So that's what That's what really attracts me about ezinearticles.com. Lots of different categories, lots of authors writing original content. Um, so let's look at one of the content out here. Say home-based business. Okay, what do we have in home-based business? Okay, let's click on home-based business. Okay, let's see what article comes up here. Um, Work at home and stay with kids. Really interesting, um, very, very interesting title. Work at home and stay with kids. Well, I click here. Work at home is a great option for those who want to stay close to the family and avoid everyday hurdles of traveling. Okay, now, so then you start reading and go down below and see, what is this author? I believe it's Reginald. What is he attempting to do here? Why has he written this article? And who is the target audience that he's trying to attract? Well, once you go through all the different paragraphs and then you finally say, You look at visit www.getfreemoneybook.com to order your copy. Hurry, supplies are limited. Bang, right there you see his particular book that he's trying to promote through article marketing. So once I look at it and I find it, wow, this is really interesting, giving me a lot of knowledge of how to stay at home and also have the luxury and the flexibility to stay with my kids. Wow, that's really powerful and fantastic. And then I get curious, who is this author? Let's take a look at his website. What more does he have to offer? And that's where your curious mind leads you to click on their website. And as soon as I click, he got this free traffic for me. And I land on his website out here, and I see there's a landing page, step by step, 130 page free book. Click here, and then let me go and investigate a little bit more. Okay, now I see Stephen Pierce make real money on the internet. Okay, so he's got all this landing page. He talks about how to make money on the internet, and then he's offering a digital product to buy a digital product by writing this landing page, basically. Or he's offering something free so that he can get your email out here. So let's get out of this landing page. So as you can see, the entire process, all that was written here was basically written by individual, Reginald, and he wrote an article and then finally put a link. What that means and what that tells you is that the person has really written something around work at home and is wanting to drive people to their website, that they finally opt in for a free book or an ebook, and then they can send you out some more information through autoresponder mechanism. What I'm trying to guide you guys through is the entire process, right from focusing on easing articles, how the entire methodology and the psychology is working of writing articles, and how people click on your website and you drive traffic and you convert them. So that's the bigger picture. Now to come back to discuss about optimizing an article, okay? I like the way this article is written, so let's try to pick apart some of the components that are very, very standing out here. One of the components is work at home. So usually when people are searching for an opportunity and you've got a product that is revolving around a home-based business opportunity, or you've got a product of working at home like a digital book or an ebook that you want to be able to promote, typically you would target an audience that are looking for you. And typically the keywords that people would type in that are looking for your product would be work at home. So I find it very intelligently positioned, this particular phrase, and it's called, to get a little bit technical with you guys, it's called the H1 tag or the bold tag.